So today we are going to talk about proteins, an important topic related to biochemistry. Proteins and amino acids. Basically, are proteins which give structure and functions. Okay, very important molecules which give structure and function, and as well as building blocks means to growth for growing purpose, for muscle growth, bone growth, everything. Okay, proteins we needed. Okay, so here they are the 50% of cellular drive weight. Means if a cell is there, in that 50%, whatever substance is there other than liquid, so it will occupy 50%. Okay, so because it is giving structure and function of life, so very important for our body. And daily we need protein in our diet. Okay, protein means, what does protein means? Protein, it is the Greek word proteinos. Okay, it means organic compounds that are utmost important of life. Okay, they are higher in molecular weight and have nitrogen. Okay, it is present in animals and plants also. Okay, so proteins, it is very important for structural and functional of cell. Okay, this is very important. So what the functions of the proteins? It is very important for structure. Already I told structural functions. Okay, they will give we have bricks. Okay, to stand a wall we need bricks. Likewise, to stand a cell we need protein. Protein for strengthen the membrane, protein for covering the cell. Okay, this is the responsible, primary responsible for strength and structure. Okay, and as well as for the bones also, it need for bones because collagen, elastin, it is also protein. Okay, which is very important for bone matrix. Okay, bone structure. Okay, and other functions are dynamic functions. The dynamic functions are uh, like enzymes. Some enzymes are proteins for digestion. Hormones are protein, and some proteins, those are blood clotting factors. Okay, to clot the factors when bleeding occurs. So a study in blood blood chapter in anatomy and physiology. Immunoglobulins, so immunoglobulins very important for immunity purpose. Those are also the required protein. And membrane receptors, so who will receive information at membrane, also made up of protein. Okay, so all these are required protein, and to storage proteins we need proteins. Okay, and as well as muscle contraction, respiration, etc., all this needs proteins. Okay, so one term is giving the working horses of cell. What is the name given for protein? It is very, very important for our body, the working horses of cell. Okay, so what does composition of protein contain? Hydrogen, so sorry, carbon 50 to 55%, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and sulfur. All these are present in protein. And as well as beside the above, proteins also contain phosphorus, ferrous, magnesium, zinc, etc. also there. So in the most important essential compound is nitrogen. Okay. So this is about basic idea about proteins. So proteins need for structure and function of cell. Okay. So we have structural functions and dynamic functions. We have enzymes, hormones, blood clotting factors, immunoglobulins, receptors. All these needed proteins, and contraction of muscle, relaxation of muscle, respiration, everything we need. Uh, we need protein. Okay. So here amino acids. So let's study with amino acids. Amino acids are a group of organic compounds containing two functional groups, amino and carboxyl. The group is basic while the carboxyl group acidic in nature. Okay. General structure of amino acids. So this is the structures. We doesn't need anything like that. If amino acids connect with any other substance, what will happen? So here the given who doesn't need and classification of amino acid based on polarity, positive, negative. Okay, all these are okay. So amino acid also useful in the drugs also medicines. Like one drug will study that is an cysteine. Acetylcysteine. This is one drug. It is used in cystic fibrosis and chronic renal insufficiency, and it can function as an antioxidant. Okay. Gabapentin is also used in nerve diseases like anticonvulsant. Okay. Structure of proteins. This is the structure: primary structure, secondary structure, tertiary structure, quaternary structure. Primary structure of protein. So all these are structures are given. Secondary structure, helix, everything is given here. You can see that. This is the secondary territories. Okay, territory structure of protein, quaternary structure of protein. Okay. So this is properties of protein. Solubility. Proteins form colloidal solution instead of true solution in water. This is due to a huge size of protein molecules. So it needs something else to solve other than water. Okay, molecular weight. The molecular weight of it is depend upon the how many amino acids are there. Their average is about 110. Okay, like in serum albumin, the average molecular weight is 69,000. Hemoglobin, it is also a protein substance, 64,450. Okay, shape, it is upon the area where the protein is situated. pH, pH is depend upon the area. Like in the pepsin 1.1, globin 6.7, lysosome 11.0. Okay, everything is that. Here, the classification of protein. So, one is functional classification. Second is protein classification based on chemical nature and solubility. So, in the functional classification of structural protein, like in the hair, we have keratin and nails, collagen of bone, all these are structural proteins. Enzyme, pepsin for digestion. Okay. Transport proteins like hemoglobin, albumin. Okay. Hormonal proteins like insulin is also protein. Growth hormone. Okay. Contractor protein like acetylene, myosin. It is present in our muscles. Storage proteins, ovalbumin, gluten, genetic proteins, genes for defense, snake venoms, immunoglobulins, receptor proteins, hormones, virus. So all these are types of functional proteins. Next, have protein based on the chemical nature and how it will solve. It is based on simple protein, conjugated protein, derivative protein. You can see that simple protein, they are composed of only amino acids. Conjugated means it is with amino acid with non-proteinous substance. Derivative proteins, they are not natural. They are derivatives some from any substance. So you can see this. This is the one box explaining proteins simple, globular proteins, albumin, globulins, glutenins. histamines, globins, etc. Simple scleroproteins, collagens, elastins, and keratins. Conjugated nucleoproteins, glycoproteins, mucoproteins, lipoproteins. In this lipid also is there. Phosphoroproteins, phosphor is also this. It means conjugated means it is connected with another element. Next is derivative. Derivative means it is not unnatural, or it is connected from other substance like coagulated proteins, proteinase, metaproteins, proteoses, peptones. All these are there. Okay. So here, simple protein and everything is given in detail. So other than that, we learn in all this. Okay. We need classification. So this is all about protein, whatever important things we discussed, other than the structures and formation, everything. Okay, other than that, we doesn't have proper. Okay. After that, we have